I think looking at pictures and video or a song or a smell really supercharges your brain in a way. It like brings you back to the space at that moment. In an instant, you can remember things that you never thought you could remember. I come from a family of immigrants who moved to America, and we were a very patriotic family as well, because the American dream did exist for my family.
My name is Lawrence Chu, chef, owner of a Chef Chu restaurant.
They loved to take us to trips around the world. When we were growing up, we were always up on the new technology, and at that time it was like the video camera. So being the youngest of 5, it actually makes a lot of sense that I would be the one that ends up with the camera, really to carry it and carry the batteries, but I found ways to pass the time by just pressing record. I think I was excited to then see all this footage that I had shot that was sitting on the shelf. I remember thinking, what happens if I cut this stuff together? I had no idea what I was doing, but I just sort of went with my instincts. I invited my mom and my dad, and I said, I want to show you a video of our Boston trip. Over time, I could see their eyes just sort of soften. They started to tear up. I remember being very surprised by how much it moved them and then how much that moved me. And I felt like, oh, this is very powerful. Those same feelings of sharing happen today. You know, we were doing a test screening of Wicked, and we shoot the audience when they're watching it. Literally, their jaw drops and their eyes like wash over, and it's like, I've got them. We have liftoff, and it makes me feel so good. That look was a piece of what I remember from my parents when they watched that video. It was beautiful to see them see, I think, a vision of the family that they made. You know, they built this portrait, and I got to capture it. You know, when I look around my room and I see all the memories, it's like the yellow brick road. Every brick is made of something that you have experienced. Memory and your history make who you are. There's like so much in our brains that we actually don't have access to. And yet now with technology, you can actually have the key that unlocks it all. And I just think that's so powerful and beautiful.